Hi, my name is Mr. D, and today I want to take a look at a system of quadratic equations SAT problem. So we have if x plus y squared equals 121 and x minus y squared equals 49, we want to know what is the value of x times y. So for a problem like this, and especially because the SAT is a timed test, the most common mix-up here is that students are actually going to try to multiply x plus y times x plus y. But if you'll notice, that's going to take a long time, and the SAT is all about the fastest solution. So if we look at those two equations next to each other, x plus y squared equals 121, and also x minus y squared equals 49, something should go off in your head. When you see 121 and 49, you'll notice those are both perfect squares. And when we see perfect squares, we want to take the square root of them. So one strategy here is to break this square. We're going to do the square root of both sides. And we're going to do it for the first equation, and we're going to do it for the second equation as well. So notice on the left-hand side, and now because the SAT is timed, we're going to just ignore this concept of absolute value for now. We're going to look at the square root of x plus y squared as x plus y. Remember, squaring and square roots are inverse operations, so the radical and the square term are going to cancel out. And then on the right-hand side, the square root of 121 is equal to 11. So that's our first equation. And on the second equation here, the square root of x minus y squared, we're going to look at this as x minus y equals the square root of 49 is 7. But now what you'll notice is we have a much simpler system of equations here. So the strategy now is to write them directly over each other. So we're going to look at x plus y equals 11. We're writing this equation here, and right under it we're going to write x minus y equals 7. Now once again, because the SAT, you're not graded on your notation, just look here and notice we're going to add these two equations together. If we add x plus x, we're going to have 2x. If we add y plus negative y, those are going to cancel. And we're going to have 11 plus 7 is equal to 18 on the right-hand side. So we divide both sides by 2, and we're going to have x equals 9. But remember, once we find one part of a system of equations, we have to plug back in. Now, because we're like, time is an issue, you could do this mentally and say 9 plus blank equals 11, so y has to be 2. But if you want to see it directly, we would say x plus y equals 11. We just found that x is equal to 9. So now we subtract 9 from both sides, and this would also tell us that y is equal to 2. But the final question is asking us to multiply x times y. So we're looking at x times y is equal to 9 times 2. So x times y is equal to 18. So we look at this final answer here, we go over to our answer key, and we're going to circle choice C. Our final answer is going to be 18. Okay, well this is going to conclude this video on a system of quadratic equations problem. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that this was helpful.